then, oh man, then, yeah, something like that. But you can do that pattern. You see, I think this pattern is, these are the same, but it's inverted. So you go up, down, or you start down, up. You know what I mean? You go, right? So, or you can do the diamonds, right? So it'll be, okay, man. So you need four, but in an angle. So you got to look at them like this, right? That's a, yeah, just look how it is an angle. So they're like this. So that's why we got to look at it this way. So that diamond is like this. That's one diamond. That's one diamond, right? And then you just do, you just keep doing it, along the way. And then look at this super crazy complicated one. Oh, my battery already died on that one. But there you go. Let's do a hard, because I know a lot of you guys want to see how do we go about the hard Oz. Okay, so it's 1, then 3, then 3. Okay, so we need 3, and then 3 and 3. Okay, so it's a heart. Right here, 3. These 3, and then these 3. I don't know, you guys see it? So there's a heart. It goes like this, right? Which is this one. So that's a heart, right? And then you go like this. So we can do a heart. Let's do the heart. Hope that makes sense. Not doing it in reverse. Yeah, a heart. But there you go. That's a heart. The small one, you can make it a bigger one, but you need more stuff. But yeah, more symbols. That's when you start playing the symbols. And then the square, obviously, so the square is right here. Yeah, but that's a shape. But there you go. And look at this one. You can start in the center. It's a cross. It's all crazy, but there you go. That's how you apply patterns. And then you just start mixing them up. You start combining them. And then you start combining these with the numbers, right? And then you start combining them with your letters. And you start combining letters, numbers. So you do an A, then you do a 3, then you do that pattern, or you do a diamond pattern, right? So it's just up to you how you want to take that approach and then mix them up and combine them. So that's why it's endless possibilities. So that's why it's very easy for me to come up and just start exploring, experimenting, and coming up with all these different cool stuff. All right, everybody, I don't want to bore you, but I hope that makes perfect sense of how to make and see patterns and apply them in the drums. You know what I mean? Like a sine wave or, So there you go. All right, everyone. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Stay tuned for future videos because I'm going to download and share all kind of cool content that all the musicians and especially percussionists and drummers can benefit. All right, everyone. Peace, love, and health. All right, everyone. Stay tuned for part 4, which is going to be seeing shapes, how to see shapes. Okay, shapes and applying basic shapes in 2D and then in 3D, sacred geometry. That's like a bonus. But all right, that's part 4, everybody. So stay tuned, all right? All right. Laters, haters.